Hey guys, today we're trying Phantom Doctrine as requested by Patreon subscriber Sage Genesis. I believe this is one of those top-down turn-based strategy games. Maybe even a grid, maybe even a little reminiscent of certain XCOM design choices, as many indie-ish projects in this style tend to be. I think I remember it looking like that. We'll see. There we go. Let's just... options first. Gotta make sure it's, you know, resolutioning and whatnot. We're fine. Sure. Subtitles are on, so we're good. Play the standard storyline of Phantom Doctrine, or the extended one. More in-depth version of the story, and get to the bottom of things. So easiest for people who are new at strategy games, medium is the benchmark experience, that's the intended one, and then ramped up for the crazy dudes. Body disposal is unavailable. I guess we'll learn what that means over time. There's Iron Man mode, so you can't load your saves if you want. You can say all subtitles are on, all subtitles are off, or it's only on when people speak languages you don't understand, which... ballsy move, just not knowing what the foreign languages are going to be in this game and just saying off and just like, hope I know them. You can be CIA or KGB. Hello. And the cast of people stays literally the same. And you beat the game once to get a whole new character. You can be Peter White or Ivan Golubev. Let's not openly embarrass myself with pronunciations all game. So let's avoid that. Codename Deadpan, an elite CIA wet work commando, unravel a conspiracy set in the middle of war-torn Beirut and beyond. We're Judith Scott. I just clicked it a random number of times. I can't randomize my appearance. That's... whoa. There are a ton of portraits here. Some of them look a little strangely proportioned. I don't know what to call it. Like this person's screwing with me a little bit. Maybe it's because they're... I think it's because their portraits are scaled down, so that the individual pixels are like rastering strangely, though. But I think it might be a larger scale outside of this grid, maybe. Sure. There you go. Face preset? Oh. Are we choosing which face it is out of the ones that look similar to that? Whenever this happens, this always bothers me a little bit, just because it's like like this happens in like Shadowrun and stuff like that, where like they give you the portrait and then the character creator, and I'm like, I mean, I want them to look similar to each other, generally speaking. It feels weird if I don't know. It feels weird if they don't look like the character in the portrait. Wait, that's your black hair? Whoa. The weird, let's not try to spend the entire video in the character creator. Hello. Commit to the purple. Gloves. We don't need no gloves. What are we, a wet worker? Oh wait, right. That's the plot. All right, headgear. Hello. They'll never see me with my wide-brimmed hat. It's perfect it's perfect camouflage. I almost said sabotage. That is a different word. So many hat options. You know what? I'll go with it. The net. All right. Of course. You know, I kind of want to go with this. This is her in I will not be spotted mode. Yeah. I'm on a vacation. Don't look at me. I'm definitely not an assassin or whatever. Ignore my creepy eye scar that reveals me as being an assassin. There we go. They'll never catch me. The events you're about to see may have been buried or covered up. Those without traceable records have been marked with specific date they occurred on. Verify at your own risk, but trust no one.
Golf Yankee Juliet uniform. Reporting contraband seized.
Understood. Break off patrol. Head back to base.
Товарищ, HMS Conqueror нарушил радиомолчание.
Что? Показать расшифровку. Побыстрее. Немедленно послать в Москву. Немедленно.
We got intel from Vladivostok. It's big, Steve.
Langley seen it yet?
No. Should they?
Hell yeah, but use the network. We don't want anyone listening in.
First the British, and now the Americans. Was there anyone else you wanted to involve in our plans?
I am handling it, Valhalla. Get out. Both of you.
Your incompetence has exposed us. Now Iceberg is in jeopardy.
Doing all of this in the open was your idea.
True. It was a simple plan that any fool could have executed. And you failed.
Gentlemen, this problem is easily solved.
Traitors!
Now, don't shout. It's bad for your heart.
Operation Threshold. High-value cargo hijacked by British. Agent Kingfish to redeploy in UK. Run recovery ops. Phase 1. Enter British sector in FRG. Collect necessary forms from secured location. Activate sleeper asset. Rook. Further orders to be disclosed in due course. Handler Valhalla. There's some drama names. Alright, so primary objectives. Reach the sleeper agent, activate his control phrase, steal shipping manifests, evacuate to the other side of this border. We got it.
I hope you have a good reason for pulling me off that RAF gig.
Absolutely. This operation is crucial to Project Iceberg.
Why are you even talking to me? You're taking an awful risk.
Nonsense. They may be expecting defectors, but not the kind of hardware you're carrying.
Ihre Papiere bitte.
Rude.
The locator chip indicates the sleeper is in position. Are you familiar with it?
Who could forget that handsome face?
Oh. Oh no. That's not how anyone ever uses the mouse wheel. So normally mouse wheel up is zoom in and mouse wheel down is zoom out. They moused it so that scrolling down makes the camera go down and scrolling up makes the camera go up. Where normally up is zoom in. Oh, that's gonna trip me out. Okay, well, whatever. In the infiltration stage, guards only react if you do something suspicious. Move to the indicated position with the right mouse button. You're safe for now. Didn't I just murder somebody? Seems suspicious. Most actions cost AP. Some actions, especially combat related, can also cost FP. Fire points. Phantom Doctrine is a turn-based game, so when all your agent's points are depleted, you end your turn. Movement uses up action points. End turn. Oh, there it is. So is it a 2 action point per character game? While moving on a grid? If I highlight a shield, yep. If I highlight a wall, will I get a shield or a half shield? Yes, I will. Yep. We've been here before. Be extra careful when entering a restricted area, red zone. If the guard sees you, he'll call the alarm. It's incredible how some games can come out and just ripple effect through the entire industry, and so many games will be similar in various ways. I think 2 of the biggest ones I can think of are Dark Souls and XCOM. For a sheer number of games that used similar mechanics afterwards. Let's see, so we'll skip our turn to make the guard move forward in their patrol.
The latest CIA washout could be dangerous.
I sincerely doubt that.
Probably a good camera angle for these shipping containers. What's over here? That's my goal. We're supposed to steal that. Don't want to get spotted. We are now trespassing. We're now being a naughty boy. Avoid cameras. They will trigger the alarm if you cross their cone of vision. Cameras can be disabled if you find a CCTV central unit. Can I reach there right now? Am I out of AP? Oh, I had to left click, not right click. That was confusing. They told me to right click.
Deal with the security quietly. We don't want unnecessary trouble.
Thank you. I can handle myself.
So now this door is disabled. I mean, the camera's disabled. Got something to work with. The person's gonna spot me, aren't they? Huh? It's a tutorial. I'm supposed to do what they tell me.
Found our puppet.
Give him the control phrase.
Use the control phrase from the abilities menu. Takes control over an enemy agent subjected to control phrase. Target, Agent Rook. The sleeper agent is safe to go anywhere. Whoa. We mean full-on sleeper agents. Until that moment I was thinking that it was like a double agent that you need to give a password to realize that it's time to do his double agenting, but no, he's a full-on sleeper agent where he's been conditioned to be susceptible to like actual mind control that's triggered by a phrase. We're doing that. Go up the stairs, use the mouse wheel, change floors, then select the target tile. Guard's gonna be taken down silently, provided their HP is lower than that of the attacker. Damn. Awareness. All characters have a certain level of awareness. It is used by select actions. Takedown. In combat, awareness allows agents to dodge when shot at, effectively reducing received damage. Awareness regenerates every turn and can be raised by abilities and items. Okay. So doing something like punching somebody in the face reduces your awareness. So ending your turn without actions essentially makes it more likely that you can have full awareness to avoid incoming damage. You can be ready, as opposed to being caught flat-footed and all that. Use the spotter support to lift fog of war and reveal enemies and civilians inside the indicated room. Note that support agents operate from a specific direction and may have line of sight fire to the target to be effective.
Located the documents, but we'll have to breach the room.
Don't worry. I'll clean the mess after you.
Now we're going to approach the doors to be able to breach the room. It looks like, yeah. We're going to do it, I guess, simultaneously for multiple doors for a crossfire. I don't know if I would trust I don't know if it'd be a good idea to trust yourself with a breach with somebody who is a sleeper agent. Not the most emotionally consistent person or mentally consistent person to be using in this kind of situation. Breach. Why is it highlighting that guy? Requires that nearby agents move into the designated area and shoot any encountered hostiles. Suppress enemy overwatch. That's an interesting idea. So one, yes, this game apparently has Overwatch, which is also pretty common in these games, which is the one where you you sit still and you wait for motion to happen so you can return fire the moment anything shows up in your kind of view. Apparently Breach undoes that. Requires at least 2 agents with firing capacity. Right mouse button on enemies to lock targets. Do I do that? Select the Breach ability. Select the marked room for attack and confirm. Breach confers a damage bonus, making it extra deadly. Yeah. Oh, left click or right click? I thought they said right click. Fuck it. I'm sure they'll figure it out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was a little confused. The controls that they seemed to be saying would do stuff weren't doing stuff, and it was weirdly zooming in on an unrelated guy. I'm not entirely clear on that. Note that using non-suppressed weapons always triggers the alarm and starts. Great. Good job, us. For getting to stealth on our stealth mission. Yeah, pro tip, don't shoot the loud guns and the bang bang in the middle of the enemy base, because then everyone's like, yeah, there's a guy in the middle of our base. We should stop him. And then they do that. It's okay. We can sacrifice Rook, apparently.
We've got the customs papers.
Good. Head to the evac zone. The driver will take you directly to Glasgow.
Copy. Over and out.
We can summon an evacuation vehicle to the selected evac zone, and it'll arrive in 2 turns. We better get our asses over there. I wonder if calling it too early can get us in trouble. Okay, so the mouse wheel makes more sense to me now, because I thought it was zooming in, but it was actually changing floors. So once I'm in a building, I'm like, oh, this makes sense. But when I was out in the open, I'm like, why does the zoom backwards? Set up Overwatch to guard the room. Okay. Move him to the window. You pick Overwatch directions. Set up Overwatch outside. Note the long-range Overwatch has a conical area of effect as opposed to the circular short-range Overwatch. Did the other character have a short-range one? Oh right, I haven't set the Overwatch yet. Overwatch. You point over here. You click on the central point. Okay. Well, you just killed your coworker. That's gonna make the company dinner awkward. Jump out the window and take cover. Cover reduces incoming damage. Yeah, it's probably a good plan to not stand in front of the open window. Oh, bad guy. For 1 FP and 1 AP, you can use your full auto attack, which will suppress the enemy, practically removing their awareness. Get him. Yeah, killing people does tend to remove their awareness, as it turns out. Damage versus awareness. Phantom Doctrine has no random chance to hit, but attacks can deal varying amount of damage. Ah, there isn't. So okay. Chance to hit thing doesn't happen. Presented as follows: maximum damage, minimum damage. Why not just number like everyone else on the planet? To signify a range. Targets automatically dodge incoming attacks, provided they aren't at point-blank range. Dodging costs awareness. A dodged attack deals minimum damage, else maximum damage. Damage is further reduced by target armor and cover. Note: in infiltration at the beginning of combat, enemy awareness is always at 0. Except for enemy agents who start at full awareness. Interesting. So we have full awareness meters, but everyone else has empty awareness meters until the moment the actual fight starts, and then it starts generating. Move to ground level and hide behind a full cover. Yep, there we are. Is he just gonna hop straight out the window? Damn. Some weapons are accurate enough to land devastating headshots, but cost awareness. Are you ready for a devastating headshot? 95 damage. Or 10. That's 985. Yep. I'm not gonna get to play as the character I made. That doesn't bode well for this character. They made me generate a character and then we play as an unrelated character in a tutorial. I just feel like they're gonna die. When the evac compromised timer elapses, you will incur a danger penalty upon the conclusion of the mission. Note, however, that it does not affect mission success or failure. So there's a score punishment if I sit here and take too long to get into the evac zone once they've arrived.
Mission objective complete.
We're evacuating the sleeper agent? I wasn't sure if we would. Get out. Maybe he will live, or maybe the evac will explode in this cutscene. Nope, ends the tutorial. Huh. Unsanctioned raid, White Fish and Sargodha. We arrive in Pakistan to check up on their alleged nuclear program. We enter the mission area in disguise, but it isn't foolproof. Keep clear of high-ranking Pakistani troops. Do not engage unless they fire first. Confirm the existence of the fission device, then evacuate before they know we were even here. So find proof of the project and then leave.
Think this Pakistani nuclear program is legit?
Leslie is usually right about these things.
Really? Shit. I bet him $10 it wasn't.
You're a hopeless dreamer, Bolt.
Found a nice landing spot. I'll wait here until you call for evac.
Good. Keep the comms to a minimum. Our disguise is pretty thin as it is.
What if Leslie calls?
I don't think he'll be joining us on this one. He's on the move.
And now we're in these costumes. I don't know if we're ever going to see them in the costumes that I made. This agent is disguised and can safely go anywhere without raising alarm. Suspicious actions witnessed by enemies or civilians will trigger combat. Enemy agents always see through disguise. So I need to find out where the enemy agents are. Our agent Deadpan is going to be dead. Oh. Soldier. Civilian. That's my goal. I'm not really sure how or even whether I can recognize agents in this game. In fact, they might be intentionally sneaking around in the group because that's the point. So they might not even be identifiable. Let's find out if this door is safe to use or not, or if I'll get attacked immediately.
Laser barriers. There's definitely something valuable in here.
Get rid of them before you stroll through one.
Right. I know I'm allowed to be in here because there'd be like a giant restricted area zone around it, which is what we saw before. Looks like I have to be going in here. Yeah. Switch to Durand. Durand. Well, this person has tons of movement speed. Look at all that. Infiltration. Oh yeah, it's just reminding me to end the turn with that sound. Please don't get me. No, we're good.
What's cooking?
Want to be pretty quiet.
I can go everywhere except that location, apparently. I can go grab that, but only if it's not suspicious. If it's suspicious, I'm gonna be in big trubs. Wasn't there a guy in here? Oh no, he's in... The civilian's in here. Let's do the first action first. Ah, there's a guy. Oh, he's staring straight at the item. Yes, that would be suspicious, and I guess that's why I can't go here, is because this guy's also right there. Shit. What if I stand right in front of the document but don't pick it up? And then see if they move this turn. Maybe they will. That would be neato. Let's have you approach the console. I think I'll have Deadpan hang out by the place we have to go into. Split up, accomplish different things with different characters.
I'm here.
Instead of having them all cloud into one spot. Can she just go in there? Hi, am I suspicious yet? I guess we'll find out. Oh, he's leaving the document.
What's cooking?
We have a guard here, but it feels like maybe nobody would see, it would miss him if I took him out. Non-lethal against civilians, neat. Anyway, hello, not civilian. You were worth 7 experience points. I hope that is solace to your family when you're buried. Things are going well. See, no one's looking at you right now, so plip. Yeah, top secret. So these guys are in the way, but they're gonna both they're gonna notice me if I don't take care of this. Go, go. I don't know if there's a synced takedown. There was the breach action, but I don't know if I can like tell two guys to simultaneously take down dudes. Karate chop. And that was optional. Look at us. Apparently don't have any reason to go in these other directions, so maybe we should head back. Yeah. Never knew when they might be necessary. Maybe we'll need help in a moment. Please nobody come looking. I disabled the lasers, but I could just hop through the window. That'll make window noise though, which seems like not the best plan. What was that for? Oh, I highlighted this for a second, which is saying that that's an enemy in range. In my line of sight, at least.
My skills are at your disposal.
She has some crazy move speed. I'd rather not be around the corpses when they get discovered. Or, these aren't corpses. Yet. The day is young, after all. Can I do anything to their power? Eh. Oh! Oh, you gotta watch these guys. They love breaking windows. They're crazy. You don't know what they're gonna do. Wow, how do I have line of sight of that guy? Oh. I see. Thankfully, windows are famous for being quiet when they break, so nobody noticed. Ta-da! We've reached the sealed off area. Still not, I mean... We're still...
You've got a lot of background noise. What's up?
Nothing. Lost the tail by hopping on $1 million yacht. No big deal.
Well, we're looking for the reactor. No luck. Traces everywhere, though.
It's there. Guaranteed. Keep looking.
Hey, the performances came in a little flat. I don't know if we should do something about that. Nah, it's cool. We'll just name the main character Agent Deadpan. It's in character now. Ta-da!
Skills are at your disposal.
Additional intel. Oh, I didn't have my turn yet.
I read you.
Is this a no-no zone or that's a camera. You don't want to go to those. They get mad at you. How would I go about disabling the camera? Is it safe to be under a camera? I'm not sure. You? Are you a no-no zone? Yeah, the camera will definitely notice me pick up the naughty document that I'm not supposed to get. Don't mind me, I'm just non-suspiciously hiding around the corner from you. Definitely don't read into that. It's fine. Things are fine. I would never. Was the door locked, or can I just go in, or I don't know, we'll see.
What's cooking?
That's a civilian, and a civilian, and a civilian. My goal is to grab that item. Sure, there's a lot of cover in here. I mean, a lot of backup around here. A lot of these windows look, thankfully, like they're kind of not my problem. Karate chop.
Standing by for orders.
They'll never suspect me. Never ever suspect me. Never.
Uh-huh.
Hi, I'm in this room where I belong. Can you tell from my uniform that I work here? Please don't question why suddenly the number of employees in this room doubled. Or they don't recognize us. Oh, that's deadpan again. Whoops. Forgot to double check who I was playing as. Hang on, I think nobody's actually looking at this. Can I just nab it?
Leslie, Bolt totally owes you $10. We've got a reactor and what looks like a fission device.
Then the test is imminent. Get out of there, now.
Copy. We'll save some legwork if we jump over the wall from the roof here. Bolt?
I heard you. Activate your beacon now. I'll meet you at the LZ.
Evacuate your team. Jump over the wall at the roof here. I guess I gotta evacuate. Okay, so it's over here.
Extraction order confirmed.
Arriving in 4 turns.
I read you.
Well, we better freaking book it then. I like how they very selectively walk and then jog, then walk, and so on. Well, that was easy. I didn't even have to do a synchronized triple karate chop. I feel like she should wait for the rest of the party because she is ahead of the crew. Wouldn't want her running sprinting directly into a trap or anything. Sure hope nobody walks out and finds the many bodies I've left.
Jiminy Christmas.
Deadpan, come in.
We're alive, Leslie.
Oh, good. All I had was static there for a minute. What happened?
The test. It didn't blow us to pieces.
Cold test then. No fissile material. But they have the technology.
We're almost there, but it's going to be a little close on timing. Go take cover down here. I keep finding games that keep doing. I don't know. Maybe it'll be more. Maybe it's more intensive later. I'm just thinking of, like, I played that Old West or Wild West or whatever the Western style XCOM style game I played for Let's Try 2, and that one had a similar issue where I'm just like, it's a little bit of a snooze fest to do something like this in a turn-based game, just because I'm like, there's no stakes right now, so I'm just like slowly clicking my characters over to a destination. The West game was rough though, because that one had a mission where you had to search the entire environment for an item, and I didn't know where to look for it, and I was just running in circles over and over again looking for it. It was a nightmare. I think like half the video was me searching an environment via turn-based movement, trying to find what I was missing. This never comes up in Invisible Ink though. In Invisible Ink, it's definitely like high stakes the whole time. So if the mission gets, if the stealth gets more interesting later, then I can see where this would be more worth it. But like spending 3 or 4 turns just calmly walking across a map isn't very exciting. All right. That's about all the time we have for today, though. So this is Phantom Doctrine. If you want to check out the full scale of this like XCOM-ish stealth secret agent game and so on, you can check out a link in the description to check out the Steam page. Thank you to the developer sending me a code so I could preview their game. Thanks for watching like always, guys, and I'll see you next time.